All right.
So they agreed on the French mirror.
Yeah. French mirror on Hudson Bay. Okay, that's yeah. So for the record, they have been vetoing maps. There was like kind of a map pool for game one, and then each player had to veto some maps in an alternated fashion, and then they just the last map left was Hudson Bay. So they basically agreed on playing Hudson Bay. No one vetoed this map, and yeah, it's quite a standard map. But then again, you have the water on top, like on Saguenay. And well, we will see if it's a standard French mirror or if we see some funny stuff. But anyway, I let you introduce the players now if you want.
Alright, so in the left corner we're gonna see LordRaphael playing as France. And on the right side there's gonna be Hazza in the red color playing France as well. So it's gonna be French mirror on Hudson Bay, yeah. I'm gonna quickly check the hunts to see if everything is okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the hands are fine.
Yeah.
It's basically one musk ox hunt and one caribou hunt for each player. So, and they have the 2 gold mines. One gold mine essentially under TC, and another one a bit further away. They also both have the hunt and gold mine on top. So yeah, everything is fine.
Alright, everything is cool to begin this series.
Yeah, so they just had a coin start, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Did they? I sadly I didn't see.
Yeah, me neither, but both are starting market, so I believe it was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because Hazza had to mine 53 gold, I think. So or maybe it was, but I just think it was just a food start, no coin, no wood, and they both going for the market anyway. Then LordRaphael was able to find 120 coin in treasures. He could have been buying wood from this actually. I think it would be more efficient than chopping all the wood like he's doing right now, because you can see he's still floating 74 coin that he could have been using for buying wood instead. Just mining more coin and chopping less wood, and it would have been faster, but...
Yeah, of course, but it's also a bit more risky since as I was going for the contention of the treasures, so imagine him going to chop a little bit of coin and not getting the treasure, he would have been in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. I guess he played it safe because it's tournament, so... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. They both got their hand dogs at a very similar time. 120 around.
Yeah.
Granted, it's lagging now. Not sure why.
Yeah, kinda.
Big treasure contention now. Oh, LordRaphael just crack shooting and stealing the treasure.
He got this.
So he's gonna be just way ahead in treasures now. Let's try to see. Oh, Hazza doing a good job at pulling his explorer with his native scout to get away.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, that's definitely a good trick, the pull trick.
And now with this 150 foot treasure, I believe Raphael is gonna age much faster than Hazza.
Yeah, he's still going for 14 age up. But Hazza is going for the same 14 age up, but he's gonna have idle time. He's picking up his 40 foot, which I do like just before aging up. It's always a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Even 40 foot can speed up your age up time by a little bit. But yeah, LordRaphael just ahead in the age up because he got this 150 foot treasure. He also got the 90 gold. Meanwhile, Hazza got literally nothing. He got only this 40 foot actually. This 40 foot he picked now in his base was his first treasure of the game. So definitely not a good age one for Hazza so far. You can see even that LordRaphael is already rolling his TP earlier because he aged up faster. So everything is gonna snowball like this.
Yeah.
LordRaphael just being always slightly ahead. And also, unfortunately for Hazza, he's just missing the XP right now.
Oh.
And LordRaphael will get it for sure quite soon. So half a pass earlier, you know, like it's just halfway faster for LordRaphael to get his XP compared to Hazza. It's gonna be always ahead by like 30 seconds or something in his shipment. So definitely it's a better start for LordRaphael so far.
The problem is that if both players are going for a standard semi, then Raphael's gonna probably age up a bit faster because he's gonna get his shipment faster.
Yeah. Then of course it depends what happens in Colonial. Like
LordRaphael
Hazza could get a good cav fight or whatever. But yeah, right now it's just slightly LordRaphael favored. You can even see it in the scores that LordRaphael is a little bit ahead. And
he's just banking more resources right now.
Yeah, he's banking more.
He also took a 135 XP treasure, so he's gonna get even more shipment.
Oh wow, yeah. That's not the greatest treasure for 2 polar bears. 135 XP is definitely not the most exciting, but still it's a nice boost. Hazza got instead 60 wood, which is obviously inferior. I'm gonna close my window because there's a plane somewhere and maybe it's making noise.
No problem. Alright, so for CDB first for the 2 players, some really standard stuff. I didn't really check the decks. Team Early Skirms for LordRaphael. And 4 goons in Fortress. Okay, that's interesting. And
yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty standard. Just, early skirms instead of Eco Theory.
Yeah.
Hazza got 1 Falconet in Fortress.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know France could get this. Like, but yeah, it looks like he just got 1 Falc, which is kind of weird, but maybe there's a good reason. I guess if you can micro your Falc and abuse the range, you might it might pay off. Oh, this was so close. He lost his Explorer to like 5 HP polar bear.
That's unfortunate. He could have played it safe and just kill this polar bear with his horse.
Yeah. Well, it's anyway a 20% HP treasure. It's not that
doesn't
important.
matter.
I don't think it's worth losing your Explorer for this. Like, if I was low HP, I wouldn't risk losing my Explorer for 20% HP, but not a big deal anyway. I mean, yeah, he lost his Explorer, but the 45 XP is going to the Mother Nature, you know, it doesn't go to the other player, it just goes, like, up in the air, basically. So he didn't give XP to his opponents, that's fine. 9 cav against 8 for LordRaphael. He just got a bit better batches because of this better start, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, true. 2 Raxes for Hazza. So does this mean he's going to be aggressive in Fortress with double Rax Skirmisher, or does it mean he wants to transition into double Rax Musketeers in Colonial, maybe? Oh, and is LordRaphael really gonna get the house down?
Yeah.
That's huge, to be honest. Because LordRaphael didn't really commit to anything special. He just made Hearst, just like Hazza. But he still got a house down just because he got 1 more cav out and Hazza couldn't take the fight. So again, that's snowballing, you know. And LordRaphael aging already.
Yeah, look at the shipment progression. Raphael is ahead by more than 30 seconds for his shipment. So actually, he's gonna age right now. And I believe Hazza got musket in queue. Yeah, he got 10 muskets.
Yeah, the thing is that with early TP, no, it was not early TP, it was transition TP.
Yeah.
But he got 135 XP, which is kind of the equivalent to an early TP. You just get your shipments in so fast that you're able to age up faster. You can get your 2 batches of cav out and still get 700 coin right after and age as soon as possible. And he's gonna hit Fortress at 8:35 or something.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's after getting 9 cav out, it's definitely not bad. And now it looks just really bad for Hazza because he got Musketeers out. He's committing to Colonial a bit more, which can work in some situations. But right now he just got the TP down, and what else is he gonna do with his Musketeers? The time that he goes in LordRaphael's base, there will be 5 guns out from a shipment plus 5 guns out from the stable, and then there's 10 guns, and Hazza can do nothing against 10 guns with some cav and 10 Musketeers. So
yeah, that's true.
LordRaphael fighting though right now, which is not what you want to do. You want to, well, I guess with Minutemen he might be fine, but I feel like he should have been waiting for his fortress shipment there.
Maybe he doesn't want to get idle, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, now 10 gun popping plus Minutemen.
I feel like 10 guns alone would have been better, like waiting for the 10 guns and then fighting. Right now, I mean, yeah, of course it's LordRaphael favored. He's holding, but he doesn't really have skirms to deal with the Musketeers, so he can't really clean up. Hazza is gonna get away. Might lose. It's gonna depend on the micro right now, but Hazza is mostly walking, and LordRaphael is gonna clean up.
Yeah.
This was not the greatest timing push for Hazza there. He's aging right after with 600 coins, sorry, so he used the 700 to mass, unlike LordRaphael, and then he decided to age instead with 600, which is kind of a classic build order to counter the semi-FF, but in this case it didn't really pay off. So it looks like LordRaphael is really ahead now in military.
And he's gonna try to push and pressure the CDBs. He was also ready, meanwhile, Hazza was pushing his base, and he killed the CDB. He's gonna kill another one, I believe.
Yeah, he's gonna snipe the CDB. And he even got one house killing another CDB slowly.
Yeah.
He can finish it with his guns now, probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, now LordRaphael is way ahead in eco. I mean, not way ahead, but he's 3 CDBs ahead, which is in a mirror. It's kind of big, and and he's just got more army. He was H3 earlier, and I don't know how Hazza is gonna come back from this.
He got like 18 skirms, so might be fine to push back these, but he's gonna lose another CDB also.
Yeah. Yes, the double axe is gonna give him an advantage for a while, but yes, there's 5 early cures for LordRaphael, which is gonna crush down Hazza completely now because he doesn't have any anti-cav. He was kind of hoping that he could push because he had more skirmishes, but he didn't have any anti-cav with him, so
yeah.
And yeah, we can see the fight at 920 or something. And he just got completely crushed.
Yeah, definitely.
If you need to timing like this, you need to push before your opponent is H3 or when he's still aging. But if you push after he hit Fortress, basically he's going to be able to ship units and call Minutemen and everything, and he will hold without any problem. So you need to do damage just before. And this didn't really work for Hazza there.
Especially when you're going Musketeer type units versus CDB also. You can use them to tank a lot and even kill some musket.
Yeah, and yeah, to be honest, it's also because of this 135 XP treasure, which means that Hazza got his 700 coin, and these 700 coin are supposed to be what you use to make a lot of cav and musketeers and then push and have a kind of a timing, like just to mass. But he got this coin later than LordRaphael because he didn't have 135 XP. So in fact, LordRaphael was already aging up when Hazza was starting only to push and get the TP down.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's also snowballing because of this treasure. If there was no 135 XP, Hazza could have been pushing maybe before LordRaphael was aging or right during the transition or something. But anyway, yeah, it was quite a one-sided game, and it's 1-0 now for LordRaphael.
Yeah.
And
I
We
feel
will
this
see.
age one just hurt it Hazza so much.
Yeah, especially in the mirror, every little difference is just an advantage because yeah, I mean you got the same stuff like your opponent, but he got better treasures, so of course you're behind.
Alright, okay, I have to go in.
I don't have the map pool, by the way.
I do have it. So, after game 1, the winner of the previous match will ban a single map. The loser, let's take the map.
Oh, this looks quite complicated.
Yeah.
There's still 7 maps, but they already played 1 game, so there should be only 6 maps left, and then veto 1 each. Or I don't really understand because it's the best of 5, right?
Yeah, it is the winner of the previous will ban a single map. 1 point or 2. Okay, so Raphael has to veto a map, and then Hazza can choose the map he wants in the remaining map pool.
Okay, and we're gonna do this for each game, or?
I don't believe so.
Interesting. Okay, we will see. I actually don't know how we pick the maps, and I'm playing myself tomorrow. But...
Okay, I'm gonna ask the admin how we are supposed to do this during. Meanwhile, they can play this one.
I'm gonna read on the ESOC. It's kind of my fault. I should have been checking. So for game 1, they just vetoed each in alternated fashion until there's only 1 map left.
Mm-hmm.
And then after game 1, the winner of the previous match will ban a single map from the map pool. So at every game after game, it's not really clear if they need to do this after every game or if it's only after game 1. Because they say after game 1, but after game 1 could be only after game 1 or all the time in the series. So I don't understand how it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know. He's right. Like there is 7 maps, and even if they veto one, there's gonna be 6. And it's the
I
best of
don't
5.
understand. If they need to veto after each game, it's never gonna work because there's gonna be not enough maps left. And I mean now they play on Hudson, but wait, where did they even get Hudson Bay? To be honest,
What
I
do
mean
you
I'm
mean?
checking the map pools in the posts from the playoffs, and there's no Oh yeah, no, there is Hudson Bay. My bad. Okay, so they got Hudson Bay first. Then there should be 6 maps left. And maybe 1 player vetoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, wait. Okay, Comet K is PMing me how it works. So wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know every time. Sorry, I'm gonna let you know as soon as I have a clear answer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand because apparently after every game, they need to veto a map. So it's one less map from the map pool after every game, but there's also one less map because, well, I mean, when you play on Hudson Bay, and you can't play the map anymore.
So
But then at the end,
basically,
there's
after
not gonna
3
be
games, yeah, there's not gonna be enough maps.
Yeah, but because for each game you need to like at each game 2 maps are gone from the map pools. There's the maps they played, which you can't play on it
Yeah,
anymore,
and the one
and then there's the
vetoed.
maps they veto. So each game is gonna be 2 less maps, and I don't think with 7 maps we're gonna have enough for best of 5 unless it's 3-0.
I believe we should do.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so what happens is that the map pool is gonna shrink because we're gonna every time they play on the map is gonna be rolled out of the map pool, and then they can veto, but it's only for this game.
Oh, okay,
So when
yeah.
you veto, it's just for wait.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, he vetoed for Tycreasant, I believe. Yeah, he banned for Tycreasant and Hazza choose Great Basin.
All right. So they play on Great Basin then.
All right.
So you can choose when you lose. You can choose the next game, the next map. That's
Yeah. And
Right.
what about the Sieve Peak?
it's quite a big advantage actually.
What
The
if,
winner
if you
locks.
can?
The
Yeah.
winner locks and the loser counter picks.
Yeah, if you select the map and the counter pick, yeah, it can be interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of a really big advantage to be honest. We will see how it goes. I feel like it's favoring the loser too much. So you could have a kind of tournament where it's always one player wins and the other wins and then the other wins, alternated like this because it's impossible to beat the winner basically, to beat the loser because he can pick the map and the sieve.
Yeah, yeah, that's too much of a big advantage.
Yeah, they also say this. So I'm not sure about these rules, but yeah, we will see how it goes. I think it was how it was working in the. You remember Fantastic Friday Showdown from Savory Beef? I think he made the same rules where you would be picking the map and counter picking the sieve as well. I think it's the same.
I see.
But it's... Yeah, okay, well, we're just gonna go like this anyway, so that's the rules, and so he chose Great Basin, and then LordRaphael is gonna choose a sieve, and Hazza is gonna counterpick, and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
It's kind of advantaging the weaker player. It's giving a chance to the weaker player to win games just because he got a big advantage in the peaking, which I'm personally not a fan of, but we will see. Maybe it works well. I never seen a tourney with this kind of rule, but we will see.
India.
Indian Great Basin. Great Basin being a no TP map with 8 llamas on the map. So it's definitely a strong pick. Strong pick on Great Basin. I guess Hazza is fine with it. He can let LordRaphael change his sieve.
I believe so.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's his call, right? He's playing, so.
Sue.
Sue.
No TP map.
That's not what you would expect so much. I guess it's a kind of... There's not a real low food on this map, but the food is a bit spread out. You need to herd like 3 hunts or something, 3 small hunts, and maybe he wants to just be raiding a lot with Sue because the hunts are not the greatest. But we will see.
Apparently, Hazza is not very comfortable about playing versus you.
Yeah, he's not a fan of playing Sue. I mean, against Sue.
Do you think he got baited by the Brit pick?
I'm quite sure he would. I don't think he would let LordRaphael. Oh wait, no, it's a TP map. I got confused.
Oh, I was confusing it with Grand Chaco.
Yeah, exactly same. Okay,
All
so
right.
now it makes a bit more sense to be Sue on this map because of the TP. But then I personally don't understand why Hazza is going Brits, which is maybe not the greatest sieve on this map because the food is a bit low.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Do you want to introduce the players?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Just need to wait for the record.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we have here on... I mean, are you ready with your computer? Or yeah, I guess it has a...
Yeah, I am.
Not ready, right? Okay. On top of the map, we have here in the color red, Hazza54321 playing as Brits. And on the other side of the map, LordRaphael in the color blue playing Sue. It's 1-0 for LordRaphael right now. This is game 2 out of this best of 5. And LordRaphael is just going straight for this 150 coin, which is quite a good treasure, obviously.
Yeah.
Not very useful for Sue in H1, but still, that's a lot of coin.
I agree. What do you think of the hunts? Isn't LordRaphael missing one in the bottom right corner?
Oh,
I'm not sure actually because Hazza doesn't have one in the east top left corner also.
Well, what matters the most is how many hands a player can bring under his stun center at start, basically. And this is like 2 hands for Hazza.
Mm-hmm.
And LordRaphael got only 1 hand he can bring to his TC, I think, which is this one. And the other hands are way too far to bring under TC, right?
Yeah.
So I think we should rehost it. Well, we can ask them. Wait.
Yeah, we can. Okay, you wanna
Yeah, that's up to him anyway.
Yeah.
It's like the hands are not really. He's not really. LordRaphael is not really missing a hand, but his hands are way too far. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I think it's good to rehouse this. All right. Well, LordRaphael got 150 coins, so the rehouse is maybe okay for Hazza, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of fair. This time I believe Hazza got 1 less hurtable hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is the same spawn, kind of, but in the other way around.
like I'm pretty sure Rafa can hurt this one to his TC.
Here? I don't think we can see when we flare right now.
Oh, alright, never
But
mind.
here, you mean?
Yeah, can hear for Hazza.
Yeah, it's just not great.
And, oh no, actually that's okay. But like Rafa's second mine is really far away also.
Kind of, yeah. Let's just rehost it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to update the score also.
Yeah, classic.
Should do this every time after the game ends.
So it's kind of a debate in the chat about if Hazza should be able to say, okay, even if you lock India, I let you change to Su. Or if once LordRaphael said it's locked, if he should be locked anyway. In my opinion, it should be really up to Hazza. If he wants to be nice to his opponent and say, yeah, sure, change your CV even if you're locked, I think it's up to him. This pawn is even worse.
This is worse.
Nothing. Or is it just me? I mean,
No.
It feels like LordRaphael got kind of 3 hands that he can bring at the TC, while Hazza got like 1 hand.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Oh, we're gonna have to rehearse again. Sorry, guys, for this, but we want a fair game for the players. And to be honest, boss Brits and Sue need a lot of food in their base. So when you think about it, we kind of have to rehearse this, and we're sorry for the delay, but hopefully soon we get a good spawn.
Yeah. Should we record, by the way?
Yeah, record, sorry, yeah.
Would have got away with this.
He means because we said in the first game that LordRaphael was fucked. we should say nothing and let him play it like that.
Yeah, and then he's gonna rage when he got 5 Axe Riders rating.
Yeah. Okay.
This spawn looks better.
It's kind of 2 hunts each, right? I think it's good enough. It's not perfect, but you never get a perfect spawn anyway. But there's kind of like, this hunt is not the greatest, but he does have this hunt that he can bring to his TC. And it's here for Hazza, which is, for LordRaphael, sorry, which is fair, I think. They both have one of each kind of hunt, like one elk hunt and one bighorn hunt.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. It's not 100% fair, but I think it's good enough. And yeah. So I was introducing the player, I think, in game 1 until we had to go 3 times. So yeah, we have on top of the map Hazza in the color red playing as British civilization, and on the other side of the map, LordRaphael in the color blue playing Sioux. And actually, just running straight into this 95 wood here.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty good.
Could chop 5 wood and make 2 TPs.
Yeah, exactly. He could even make a market and buy wood from the gold or whatever. Like at this point, Sue can just do something. He can choose if it's TPs or market or chop for a trading post, but essentially he can do something with this wood, and that's what matters.
Yeah,
it's a good treasure. Yeah, definitely.
He's gonna make 2 TPs from this. And Hazza took a 75 coin treasure also.
Yeah, 30 coin treasure, and he didn't go for market. He just decided to drop a house of this coin start and not use a coin for market. So this 30 coin he's picking right now is actually quite useless for him, at least for the time being. But he also got 75 coin. It starts to be a lot of coin for Hazza. But imagine if he would gather his 100 coin he got here, it would be 200 coin banked, and then he would definitely be able with the market to buy for a house and get hand dogs. So it's maybe a bit of a weird decision from Hazza there to directly drop a house. Usually I think you wait a bit to see if you find a coin treasure, if you could go for a market instead. I mean, not instead. It's market plus house, which is basically a free hand dogs in H1, which is quite nice. But he's anyway gonna age up quite fast because he didn't mine any gold or chop any wood. Hazza just decided to age up directly, so he's already at 700 food and gonna age up at a good time, I think.
All right. I was just checking player's deck, and yeah, Hazza is already aging. There is 4 VLs in the British deck and not 6 Musketeers shipment.
Oh, no 6 Musketeers against Sioux. Well, I guess you don't really get rushed usually, but I feel like it's maybe a shipment you should have in most of your decks. But okay. I mean, I don't think you ever really ship 4 villagers, honestly. but okay. It's still a quite standard deck, and you have the most important card inside. And LordRaphael got also quite a standard deck.
Oh. Oh. He's gonna take this cow. Alright, why not? A cow and a coyote.
Yeah, I mean, he's got really shit treasures so far. But at least now his coyote can take care of the cow, like you know these dogs with the sheep.
Oh
that
yeah.
You have to just bring the. LordRaphael is not gonna go steal the cow, and this cougar can't actually take livestock.
That's true.
So
but actually, animals that you pick in treasure can.
Yeah.
Alright. Wasn't aware of that.
The difference between pets, what do we call pets, which is like, yeah, this cougar and bear here, and there's a difference between this and tamed animals that you get from treasures. Yeah.
I see.
Pets can be crackshot as well.
Yeah.
And animals taken from treasures can't. And yeah, you're right. There's a forward Warheart, so he's not gonna go for the standard Sue things. He's going quite aggressive, in fact. And I mean, I guess it's gonna be a Warheart. I don't think he's sending 3 wheels for a stable.
Yeah.
So, but actually quite late. I mean,
yeah, he's banking
what
a
is
lot.
good?
Okay.
What is good about the Warheart is that you can build it in H1. You don't need to be already. I think you don't need to be colonial to start building these stacks of locales. So it's a bit awkward now to drop it after hitting colonial already. It's gonna be not a very scary rush, I think, because Hazza already got his racks up since quite a while, and LordRaphael is still building.
Yeah.
And even the 4 cav are
Yeah.
coming from the base because the Warheart is late. So kind of a fade here for LordRaphael, but we will see. Maybe he can still get some value out of his 4 cav shipment. But there are already 5 musketeers for Hazza already.
He's gonna lose the hero.
Oh, this is huge. 100 XP and no speed boost.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough now for Rafa to raid efficiently.
Yeah, and Hazza just covering his resources efficiently. Now sending 1 batch here on the right, probably gonna have 1 batch here popping soon, so he's ready to defend here, and he got the tower anyway. Like, Hazza doesn't really hunt so much under TC. He got some villagers spread out, but still he's mostly... Oh, this could suck for him.
Yeah. He's gonna lose at
least 3 bills, I think.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Brits are
really... Oh, and a waste of Minutemen, I think. I mean, they might kill 1 cav, but...
maybe with the musket, actually.
Oh, well, LordRaphael shouldn't be fighting this, I think.
Yeah.
Hazza can just put his Minutemen in front and shoot at the Satan bows and be fine there, but he's going back. Satan bows have a multiplier against Musketeers, but not against Minutemen, so he could have been using his Minutemen to fight the Satans and his Musketeers to fight the Axe Riders.
That's true.
But at the same time, we need to say that Brit has been going for 705 vills, which is very greedy, while Sue shipped only units so far. So
yeah.
Hazza even pulling some vills to fight.
Yeah, I do see 10 already low HP.
Yeah, now with TC Fire and a couple units left, I think LordRaphael will have to go back soon. Oh, 600 would forward though.
Well, he got the vills at the tower, so might be okay.
Oh, why did Hazza resign?
Oh.
Oh boy.
He
could have got some cav out or something from his stable because he made a stable on top and just clean up the Satan bows maybe.
Yeah, and he
was taking the villagers ahead. I feel like he just doesn't really want to play it at this point if he's really out for this. So yeah, okay. That's 2-0 for LordRaphael.
Alright. That's a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I don't think it was over. I mean, Of course, Sue is gonna have more units on the field when he's going for unit shipments like that, and Brit going for 700 woods, 5 villagers, 600 wood. I don't think it was over at all. I mean, he did lose
Definitely
some
not.
units, he did lose some villagers, but he was still 10 vills ahead, and he still had a racks in the stable and a bit of resources banked. He could get maybe 3 cav out and clean up. I don't know, but yeah, kind of sad.
Yeah. 600 wood shipment was probably not the best choice. I mean,
Yeah, could have done
700 coin much would have been a bit better. Or you need shipment, maybe like 6 longbows.
Yeah, 6 longbows could have been nice, but regardless, I think he was okay. Look, there's also no stable for Sue, which means that
Yeah, he can
Hazza
only make clubs and sit and bows, so...
Yeah, so Hazza can make hussars, he can make longbows, and he will not be punished by bow riders or axe riders, for example. So I think he could have been okay there, but we will never know.
Yeah.
Sadly, game is over, so that's 2-0, and we need to move on to game 3 now.
Alright, sorry.
Did you say sorry?
Yeah, I thought I was late and you were all waiting for me.
No, I know. I was in game as well.
Alright. So 2-0, Rafa. So you are the expert of the map rules and stuff, so I let you explain to the players how it should work.
Sorry, can you come again?
I was saying that you are the expert for the map rules, and I'm not sure if I understood everything, so I let you explain to the players and viewers.
So basically, they already played on Hudson Bay and on Great Basin. Can you copy paste the map pool again, because I don't have it?
Oh fuck.
Oh, you also don't have it anymore.
Yeah, it's okay, I got it. Just
I can find it also.
Yeah, I copy paste another stuff.
Wait, I'm gonna do it. I need to remove Great Basin and Hudson Bay. And now the winner of the previous. So yeah, now we have 2 less maps in the map pool. Hudson Bay and Great Basin are not anymore part of it. And so we have only 4 maps left. It was 6 at start.
Oh wow, so it's the same thing, and as I get the map and the counter pick also. Alright.
Oh wait, no, it's 5 maps. Yeah, it's the same thing now. There's 2 less maps. And Hazza can just LordRaphael needs to veto a map, and then Hazza can pick one. So LordRaphael is gonna veto Fertile Aggression.
So it's, yeah, exactly.
LordRaphael apparently
He's
going
speaking in India, whatever the map, yeah.
Well, I just feel like it would have been easier to just keep the same roles. like for the normal tourneys, right? I feel like it just makes some delay to need to explain the rules to the players because it's not very clear and it's complicated.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think the normal rules would have been better, like just alternated pick and yeah, the normal stuff, right? But
Yeah, well,
LordRaphael also not very happy. But he picks India anyway.
well,
So now Hazza can find the worst map for India.
Pony String, Grand Chaco, Florida, Alaska.
Well, the thing is that India is always fine.
Yeah, kind of.
I guess you don't want to pick Florida because of the livestock and the. I mean, I feel like India could go water or go for carny with the sheep and everything. Alaska is also not great. Grand Chaco is also not great. I feel like you should go maybe Bonnie Springs or Fertile Crescent because they are kind of more standard maps. It's like TP map with decent food and without water and no livestock.
Yeah.
And I think it would be good against India to pick either Fertile Crescent or Bonnie Springs and then go for maybe Hero or Germany or some IFFC like that. Oh,
Yeah,
Florida.
Germany, alright.
I wouldn't favor Germany against India on this map. But
Well, he can't really play either France, Brits, and Dutch, which are three decent choice versus India.
what about Dutch? Did they veto this seed?
No. Oh, never mind. I thought they'd play a Dutch mirror, but that was just a lab test.
Yeah, Hazza can play France and he can't play Brits.
Yeah. Never mind.
All right, so we're going into game 3. LordRaphael up to 0 and was quite one-sided games. And yeah, so out of this best of 5, it's a match point, in fact, for LordRaphael now. So if he wins this, he's going to semifinals.
Yep. So Germany versus India on Florida. What do you expect from both of these teams? Can either expect an aggressive playstyle or maybe a carny?
I feel like it's kind of up to LordRaphael what he likes to do. I think both more aggressive Agra or defensive Agra or defensive Carney would all work in this matchup. It depends really on how LordRaphael decides to play it, if he wants to go water also or not, and all these things. I feel like it's a quite close matchup still. Definitely not as good for Germany as it was on the RE patch, but still okay for Germany, I think.
Oh, I don't like that. Rafa decided to go for the 20 wood tres, and he could have just used his 2 elephant to build the TP and get the pass.
Oh yeah, I don't really know myself because I don't play Indian on this map. I'm not quite sure also, but I guess if you set directly your 2 elephants to build the TP, you can get the XP.
Yeah.
But you also need to queue 1 villager meanwhile, so I'm not sure, or even 2 villagers. But so yeah, he got the TP, but not really gonna get any XP early on. While Hazza is gonna get the XP not at the greatest time. Like he could have got it here, for example, but still gonna get it decently. Like he will have the XP to get his 2 settler iron shipment.
Yeah. And he's getting a nice 75 wood treasure, so it's not gonna. Well, he overchopped a bit of wood.
Yeah, but he used like 54 wood out of this 75 to build the house, and that's quite nice for him. So now he got 2 settler islands on the way already, while LordRaphael doesn't even have his first shipment. He didn't have to chop for the whole 100 wood of the house, so that's quite good for him. It's quite a good start for Hazza at this point. Yeah. Oh wow, LordRaphael he just got right now the tier 1 big upgrade civil servants, for India, the 5% on every resource. And now getting the food one as well.
Oh, really, it's really greedy.
He had the coin for it, but he had to pay also 50 food for the first upgrade, the civil servants, and 50 wood, which is quite a pain when you want to age up. It's a bit expensive, age 1 for LordRaphael now. Hazza, on the other hand, didn't get his hand dogs, which... Oh no!
Oh, he
here
actually did the... Oh yeah, the wrong one.
Oh boy. Well, it's still okay because now India can't take this treasure. He can't kill the pirate. It's too much HP without the crack shot.
Yeah, he would have to camp and...
He can steal it, but he can't fight it
Yeah.
himself. So it's quite okay for Hazza. He can just come back and use his Kaiserklein explorer and crack shot the pirate and take the treasure. But he could have also tried to take it directly. I think he was a bit afraid that maybe the treasure gets stolen by LordRaphael.
Yeah, it might be safer to just
Yeah.
to just play it safe like this. No water deck for LordRaphael.
Yeah, he's not the biggest water player, I guess.
I really feel he's gonna carny. He went so greedy at the beginning. He just, yeah, that's exactly.
He doesn't have any villager forward, so yeah.
Anyway, imagine him going Hagra right now. He would have aged so late compared to Hazza.
Yeah, he's gonna age really late, and that's why he has right now 4 villagers on the carny to try to make up for it and not age up too late. I think he's gonna age up at like maybe 5 minutes now, or 5 minutes 10 or something. While Hazza is gonna age up at 4:35 or 4:40. So Hazza is gonna be a solid 30 seconds earlier.
Yeah.
Than LordRaphael, which is, to be fair, kind of normal in this matchup, but it's even more delayed because of the greedy start from LordRaphael. And now he's even going for good face agreements in transition.
Oh.
So you're an India player, so maybe you can tell us the card.
Yeah, he's gonna set his consulate on the French one and chip crates, I believe, to speed up his eco and some IFF.
Yeah,
I expect something like
yeah, it makes it cheaper to get crates out of the French consulate, and also to get any upgrade from the consulate, right? So basically, when you get your 4 villager shipment from the Ottoman consulate later, you also get a discount from the scout. It's 40% cheaper.
Yeah, it just doesn't work on units like gardeners or redcoats.
No, it just makes them faster, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
The consulate armies come 50% faster, which is not very important. Because they're already quite fast to train, so you don't really need 50% faster on them. The big boost is for the improvements. These improvements are 40% cheaper, so you can send more crates with your export.
And LordRaphael is starting Rags, actually. I don't really like that versus Germany, because I believe he's gonna go for like a few sepoys, but if you go Zams, you'll be pretty sure to kill the free Yulan if they come to your base.
Yeah. What I do like is that Hazza is going for an naked FF. He's gonna ship 700 coin now, now. Because when you have an H1 TP, you can ship 3 settler wagons and 700 coin back to back, and then you can age up as soon as possible without cutting the 3 settler wagons. The problem is that he's gonna have too much food because it's Florida, and in Florida you already have the market, so he had a bit too many resources to age because it's for you don't need to chop for market, so you have more food when you need to age up, but still. He also took a second TP.
Yeah, and a settler's treasure.
Yeah.
So his eco is quite good right now.
Yeah, he's gonna hit H3 at 7 minute 10 or 7 minute 15 or something. Kind of a little bit late. I wonder if he didn't age 1 V later. When I do it, usually 7 minutes. But it's still gonna be quite a scary pressure for LordRaphael to handle, because LordRaphael is just getting his crates, and slowly probably gonna go h3, getting his villagers in from the auto consulate later. Now shipping 600 coin to age, and his age up is gonna be much lower because well, the wonder takes much more time to go h3 than the fast age up from European ships.
Yeah, of course. Well, on the other hand, you got pretty much all market upgrades, just missing the second coin one, sorry, I believe. And
but
now,
to be fair, Hazza got even King So, the wood upgrade, so he got everything he needs right now.
Yeah.
So it's also fine for Hazza. They got similar market upgrades. A bit better for India, but it's because he's India, and Asian civs got a bit better market upgrades, I think. But well, we will see how it goes.
Well, look at Hazza Resource Bank.
Yeah, is he gonna go for h4, or is he just waiting for 1k wood?
Well, look at his deck. He got Elmetes in deck.
No, he's going for 1k wood.
Ugh.
Well, he could go. Maybe he goes h4 and just shipping 1k wood, but I mean, the point of going so fast for h3 and being aged up so much earlier than your opponent is to ship units first and chop for your wood and just push, you know, and not. You don't want to ship 1k wood then, because why would you age up so fast? Then you might as well ship 700 wood in Colonia and take your time. If you want to age up so fast, you want to pressure. And he could have been going for 8 skirmishers first, for example, and shopping for a stable or racks and making more skirms or some more wagons or ulans, and just pushing directly with his first shipment. Like, he would be in LordRaphael's base now already, cleaning up the skirmishers and the sepoys.
Yeah.
And instead he's just making buildings, and LordRaphael is gonna have all the time he needs to be fortress.
Yeah. And just after aging, LordRaphael gonna get a much better eco than Germany, with all the market upgrades and
yeah, he already has a
improvement.
Kani meta, which is paying off, and he's gonna get 800 wood now, which is quite big.
I don't like that. Hazza did nothing with his 3 Yunnan.
No, but he's going fast industrial. Okay, that's why he was not. I was thinking he just stays h3 and he was maybe waiting for his 1k wood to make some units and military buildings, but no, in fact he wanted to go fast industrial. And to be honest, it could work. The problem is that he doesn't have a great h4 deck. He doesn't have, for example, the 10 hussars, you know.
Yeah.
But maybe with the heavy cannons, it could be in a good spot.
He's gonna get pressure a bit. Hate Gurkha for LordRaphael.
Yeah, LordRaphael actually taking a risk here, just pushing out, and I don't know. I mean, there's only 5 goons, and I feel like there's 5 more on the way, but I feel like there could be maybe a window for Hazza to just move his army with his ulans. But well, I guess LordRaphael just identified the fast industrial from Hazza there.
Not sure about what Hazza wants to ship first.
Well,
I believe Elmetes.
Sorry?
I believe he's gonna go for Elmetes.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I guess if he can mine the coin from the age up, because he's gonna age up with 1k coin. Oh, but this is quite a good positioning for Hazza here.
Yeah.
LordRaphael not doing anything. The Ulans on the skirmishers, the Minutemen doing a lot of work. Looks like quite a good. I mean, yeah, LordRaphael is of course ahead because now he shipped 2 Mahots, but well, we will see. It looks quite okay for Hazza at this point. If he can get the 1k gold under his TC and ship the Elmetes, I think he will be okay. Or then he can ship heavy cannons and make some kind of wall around his TC.
Oh, he lost one settler wagon.
Yeah, usually you want to pull it back when it's low HP.
Yeah. Well, he got Elmetes in queue. His coin income just dropped from 2k to 0. From 1k to 0, sorry.
So he got the Elmetes on the way, and to be honest, they're gonna
Wow.
drop here.
He
The
lost 3
Mahouts are
more
raiding.
villas.
Mahouts are really not good at raiding, so they're not gonna kill any villagers. Look at this, how they just do nothing, you know. I mean, the Mahouts are worth 650 resources each, so it's like more than 2 queers each, but they still didn't kill any villager. So I think the Almetis are gonna do fine, but there's quite a nice mass of dragoons now for LordRaphael. Hazza needs to use his TC fire to snipe the Zemburaks, I think.
Yeah, they are quite low HP, you can afford to do this.
But he's in fact sniping some other stuff. And Helmet is not even popping in the units, just try to run away, but these guys have only 6 speed and the Zemburaks have 7.5. So right now he's just gonna lose them because LordRaphael is gonna come back. I mean, just chase them and just kill the Helmeties, and he should have tried to pop them right inside. I don't know, it's kind of I think he's just kind of trolling, and he anyway lost the series probably, so he's just gonna waste.
Yeah, well, those Mahouts gonna tank forever.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to have your fighting Mahouts because you want them to use their high attack and the high multiplier against infantry, or at least kill the goons. Then you can use your Helmeties on the skirmishers.
He's even losing more villas. Look at the recalculated eco pop.
Yeah, okay, it's game over. So yeah, that's the end of the series, and LordRaphael wins 3-0, and he's gonna go in semifinals.
Yeah.
And well, that's it pretty much.
There was quite some one-sided games actually.
Yeah, I think Hazza just lost the game 1 because he did a wheel build order, and then he was a bit maybe tilted, and he didn't retry. I mean, game 3 we just watched here could have been probably good for Hazza if he just decided to ship units in Fortress, but he went for fast industrial instead, so it was not a very serious strat, and he just lost because it's not viable. And LordRaphael just sent some units in Hazza's base, and that's it. It's game over. And
yeah,
I mean, he could have won if he got a good pop with his shipment like Helmetis or heavy cannons, but he got a terrible pop, and so he just lost the game.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure when LordRaphael recognizes that Hazza going industrial, he just check his deck, seeing that he got only Helmetis and heavy cannons, so he recognized that, I'm pretty sure, and just shipped in 9 Zems and make a lot of Zems himself.
Yeah, definitely. Also would like to say that Hazza shipped 8 skirmishers after the Helmetis, by the way. So he shipped an H3 shipment, so that just shows how bad this fast industrial was. He could have just gone H3 and tried to pressure with units, but
what can Germany ship in H4? Some interesting shipments.
There's 12 skirms. It's not great because, like, for example, France got 14 skirms, but 12 is still, I guess, okay. I mean, it's at least better than 8. They have the 10 Polish hussars, so it's guard hussars. You don't need to upgrade them, and you can ship 10 of them. And they got like 13 Ulans also, which is not insane, but it's okay. They have 3 horse artillery as well. That's a really good shipment.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they have mostly like 2 big artillery shipments, and then the hussars. Then they have some meh shipments. Not so great. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of the series.
Yeah.
I guess you can have a look at the stats if you want. For the viewers.
I already checked really quick the stats, but I'm pretty sure we explained everything what happened in this game.
Yeah, there's not much to say about it. I mean, there was no fight, just one push from LordRaphael and then game over. So, all right, yeah. I guess we're gonna go off now because we wait for the